Hello guys, thank you for tuning back to our channel. This is the Youth of Light program that comes to you every Saturday at 5 p.m. Today we are talking about a different matter that is affecting a big percentage of the youth in Kenya. We will be talking about unemployment. Why we have such a big percentage of unemployed youth in Kenya, how we can be able to remedy the situation, how we can become responsible. And yes, we know we will be of help to you. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, share, comment, give your opinion, and we will be glad. So today, I have two panelists with me. So, I have Valentine here. Can you say hi? I have Chris. So, those are my two panelists. We are talking about unemployment. Currently, we have such a high rate of unemployed youths in Kenya. So, I want to begin from the start of it all. Why do we have such a high percentage of unemployed youths in Kenya right now? Let me begin with the women first.
In Kenya, a lot is happening, but okay. First thing is lack of skills. There is mismatch of work and skills. When I say lack of skills, I mean that there is work, but the skills that a person has does not
they are not matching.
They are not matching.
Like kama mimi niko teaching ile kazi iko si ya kuteach.
Yeah. They are not matching. And then number two, you know how Kenya works.
When you
you know how it works.
When you talk about how Kenya works, what do you mean?
It doesn't matter how much you know, who do you know?
Wow.
You understand?
Hiyo ni kali, yes.
Yes. And there is a lot of corruption that is involved. Okay, you have experience, but we don't have a chance because who do you know in this country?
Do I know? Okay.
Yes, in this country. That's why you would find many youths are tamakil because they don't have that person who can assist them so that they can get that chance or that work. And then number three, okay, I've just graduated. I do my application, and then employer tells you 15 years experience. Surely.
Hata mimi ninataka 15 years
experience. What the hell? Where will I get that experience? I'm just from the university. I just graduated. So that one makes most of the youth kazi hakuna.
Those are three strong points, Chris. Why do you think we have such a high percentage of unemployed youths in Kenya?
When you're talking about unemployment in Kenya, we are talking about a very sensitive area, by the way. Unemployment si ati umetoka tu shule na kazi na kupata tu, like unatoka tu ukifika tu hivi kazi ndio hiyo
unafaa pap.
Yeah, but I can say that in Kenya the rate of unemployment it depends na which we are talking about category gani ya watu. Unajua kuna the skilled, the same skilled, na kuna the unskilled. Let me start with the skilled, and I'll talk about the graduates.
Yeah.
No, I'll talk about the graduates. Okay. Wakati umemaliza form 4 na unaingia pale KUSSIPS ku revise, ku revise those are courses. Those courses. That person, I think most of the people wanakuanga ajui like what am I going to choose for this. So it depends mtu mwenye ako pale nje amekwambia aje. Education huwezi kosa job. Enda for actuarial science utakosa job. Go for chemical engineering utakosa job. But at the end of the day, the question is ukishaenda pale shule no graduate, utaenda wapi? Like which industry? Which company is really waiting for you for this position? No.
So according to you, you think the problem begins right from kuanza hiyo kupata skill hiyo.
Yani from day one atinataka kujiprepare kwenda college ama campus, that's where we begin the problems. Because okay, nikisema like in Kenya, ukiangalia sana industries and the companies are not coming up. New companies and new industries are not coming up. Okay, now if they are coming up,
innovativeness.
If they are coming up, ni at a very slow rate. Lakini graduates, day in day out, wana graduate, wanakuja into the market. So find that the number of the laborers pale nje ni wengi kuliko mahali kwa kufanya hiyo kazi. So to my side, okay, this is not a good one. Itawauma sana, but I can say most of the graduates are not innovative enough. Like out there are opportunities, but we are more into like tafuta kazi, get employed, not looking for a way of employing yourself and then creating an opportunity for somebody else out there who's about to graduate to join you. No, okay. If we could be thinking about like, nimetoka shule, I would like to apply my knowledge and my skills in this. Let me come up with a new idea. Let me come up with something new that will create an employment to 2 to 3 to 4 people. No.
Wow. I love that mentality.
Let me come to that innovativeness. You see, you need capital. If you don't have a backup, there's nothing you can do. Because I know in Kenya we are very innovative, but we don't have that backup or someone to assist us.
Yes. Now let's come to the part of the innovativeness and the source of capital and whatever. First, do you have the skill?
Yes.
You have the skill. Yeah. Tick. Okay. Is it the skill or you have or a graduation that you were granted just because ulitumia marks, ukamaliza masomo, ukapata your degree, ama you have the knowledge with you? Because okay, let's say now you have the knowledge. Take for instance a chemical engineer, sawa, and then you take a procurement officer, then take an environmentalist, whatever.
Hiyo ndio kitu.
If you combine these 3 people, these 3 brains, and then come to the table, discuss ni nini tunaweza fanya. Look at the environment, look at where we live, look at the problems that people are going through, and then try to create a solution to that before you go to the issue of hakuna capital.
So how will we create solutions without capital, Chris?
Just thank you.
You don't need like from, okay, if I give you the capital today, like if I give you 1 million, what will you do?
Personally, I have a lot of business ideas I can implement with just 1 million.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay, thank you. You have so many business ideas that you can implement with 1 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I give you 1 million today, if I give you 1 million today, and I tell you like we need several job opportunities, will you be able to create them?
Yes, I will.
Have you ever taken any step?
It's very hard. Let me tell you, for Kenya, you've said there is that mentality of that we do not have the innovativeness.
Yes, no, my point number one was we don't have that mentality of yani kila mtu anataka kuajiriwa.
No, there is
ni kuajiriwa kwanza.
But uwezo,
okay, now okay.
Resources. No.
Point number 2 was the resources. But before we go to the resources, I think one of the biggest problem we have ni sisi wenyewe. We don't want to think outside the box. Everybody, enda angalie, look at every graduate akona CV.
I'm telling you, kwanza ziko kwa Gmail, ziko hadi saved kwa WPS cloud.
Thank you. Now kila mtu ameandika CV to go and look for a job out there. Lakini kuna mwenye alikaa chini hivi akasema, yes, mimi nimefanya hii. Now, this is my proposal. Nimefanya hii and this is my proposal. I want to do this and this and this. Just then when you combine 2 people, that the 40 people, 5 people, if you all come with one idea, I'm telling you, you have your own pool, like kuna ile environment yako unajua. Mwingine kuna ile yake, mwingine kuna ile yake. Come up with a pilot project of whatever you want to do. Then present it. Let's first see it. But anyway, sijasema watu wafanye hivyo. There are people doing that. But how many?
to begin with, Vale amekataa hiyo deal.
No.
Yes, amekataa because she's into hakuna pesa.
But okay, I get to understand your point, eh? Mi ninaielewa, but for example, hii skill Chris unasema it's a cause of unemployment in Kenya. Do you think the kind of education right now in the Kenyan universities will get you any skill whatsoever?
Now that's where we have the third problem. Now the third problem is what we do when we go to college.
So practically, can you give me what do I give? Can I give you my example?
Okay.
Can I give you my example?
Thank you.
So I'm a become finance guy.
Wow,
Can you tell me what that lecturer in that school, what I'm supposed to do in that school? Let me give you conditions. Hakuna intern nitapewa hiyo shule.
Wow. Yes.
Na hakuna pali watataka ni practice. They will only tell me niende Complab, ni download hizo softwares, nifanye tu QuickBooks, as in nifanye professional papers in this world. Then I'm just here. Sasa hizo ni skills gani nitapewa hapo nikuje kuimplement?
Okay, now there comes the third problem I talked about now. When you go to college, we go to graduate. Actually, I can say we chase more of the papers than the future in the papers. We chase more of the papers. That's why you find that we can cheat in every exam. In as long as tutapata ma A's, by the way, ndio tutoke pale na hiyo first class yenye haitatupea kazi.
But currently degree ni harambee.
No, you see. No, look at it. Yes, thank you. Degree ni harambee. Lakini bash daily? No. Lazima tu bash kila siku, si ndio? Lazima to have every fun we need daily. No. So why are we putting more effort into the bashing and the celebrations and the stupid stuff, not thinking about the tomorrow, not thinking about the future? You see, even with that procurement degree you are talking about, whatever you are pursuing, there's a project that can use your skill out there. There are so many organizations that need a proposal from somebody telling us that if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, we can reduce the consumption of our capital consumption, in our projects and whatever. So give them an idea of how to bring down this thing, and you'll get your employment.
So are you talking in this country or?
Trust me, I'm talking about Kenya.
You know that,
okay.
That's some project tutapeleka Kenya.
Unajua Chris haujai encounter kitu kama hii ukafanya proposal mzuri, like you have a very good proposal, na imagine unapelekea mtu anakuibia. I wish ungajua ile Kenya tunaongelelea about it.
It's just I cannot give you my real life experiences. I have millions of them in this, and I know how Kenya is. But my point is this, You see, we are not talking about a battle of one person. Ikiwa mtu mmoja atafail.
It's actually a big percentage, let's say so.
Yes, look here. Okay, did you do a project back in the campus?
I did, nilikuwa na A.
Okay.
I did too.
Oh, thank you. Ulikuwa na grade?
A.
And you went?
Distinction, yes.
Thank you. Na ulikuwa na S, ndio? Okay, I have a very simple question that actually make it genuine. Sawa? Ulicopy paste percentage gani hiyo project? Really now?
Ilikuwa tu yangu.
Okay,
personally whatever the research data tu ya research ndio ya ukweli. As for the writing,
you copy pasted.
As for the writing, Google is my mom.
No. You copy paste. You see, that's what the problem is.
But
you copy paste.
But let me ask you, hiyo Kiingereza yote utatoa wapi? Like,
okay,
you're supposed to get that.
Right now.
Even professors wanna copy paste.
Even right now as we talk, I think I have like four projects I'm doing for people. Like, they're giving me money. Niwafanyie ndio mtu apate a graduate or whatever.
By the way, did you see, nikukate kidogo, did you see what was circulating in the media hata kwa international, even kwa international TVs?
I know.
Wakisema wa Kenya, like a big percentage of Kenyans are doing exams for outside country days.
Do you know why?
Yes,
thank you. Yes. Because we are bright enough to come up with the new ideas which we want to sell to people out there, not for us to use.
So, Chris, do you think honestly we have any ideas we can use?
Problem number 5. The government.
Oh, there comes now the point.
Yes, now
okay.
now that brings us to the problem number 5. Out there are people who have the skills, who have the ideas, and who have even the mechanisms of bringing them to practice, but the support.
Yes.
So, because I think I have written 4 proposals personally, 4 proposals of different projects, and 2 I did when I was still in school, back in college. Okay, 1 I sold to give me some good money, but you know, kwa college na hiyo pesa ikikuja,
I'm
trust
telling
me.
you, fun.
So that one
Hatutaongelelea.
tusiongee kuhusu hiyo. So from there, is after campus, I really enjoyed the way people take them.
Positively?
No.
Oh.
Okay, is there a word beyond negative? That's how they take it. But any word beyond negative, that's how we can describe how they took it. Like
Your own proposal now.
yes, now you are like, this project, this is how it is. You know, you approach somebody, then if it's a big guy, atakwambia no. Look, atakutumia mtu kingine kakapa chini.
My PA or my secretary, my
Yes.
county secretary.
Thank you. Now
fulani
those
ako
people,
hapo.
unde utatumiwa. Ukuja muelezee. So, mimi nikakuja explain to this guy everything. Tukaongea. It was like, okay, thank you. It's a very good initiative, but we'll talk to you, like we'll call you back. Ni kama interview naitiwa, like we'll call you back.
Okay, wewe umewapea idea lakini they will call you back.
Yes, then I was
So
like,
I told you, in this industry,
no,
who do you know?
no, that's not the problem. So I was like, why wait? Like, can I just not get a person in that department? Nimuelezee kitu because yeye anaelewa. Because this is not your work.
Ule mtu umetumiwa sasa hana idea ya what you're talking about.
Now I want to give you an example, like you and me. Okay, we are in very different fields anyway, and industries. So imagine project ya industry yako ya finance niletewe mimi. Itakuwa nasikia nini?
It's just doomed.
Miracles.
It's simply doomed.
So when they send this guy to me, anakuja namuelezea vitu zinamuelezea aki zinaingia hapa zinatokea na huko because haelewi ni nini namaanisha. Unaona? Like if I get somebody from that field, like for example in the field that I was more into was the chemical and the industrialization field. So if I get that person, umuelezea mwambie we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing can work. This thing can create this number of jobs. How? 1, 2, 3, 4. Unaona? 1, 2, 3, 4. That person can listen. Lakini unatumiwa mtu mwenyewe ni wa
mwenye ako totally in a totally different.
Okay, let me say for instance somebody wa media na unaletewa kazi ya kujenga. Unaona
There's that mismatch.
Unaona that's a mismatch. So huyu mtu hata kuelewa so I also said like the people when wako kule juu pia
wanachangia sana.
So huyu mtu mwenye alikuwa ameandika project in future hata andika ingine because I get discouraged. Ameona hii kitu hata nikifanya nini haiwezi enda mahali.
Like you're very demoralized because hakuna vile nitafanya projects 2, 3 and then they are all rejected. We'll call you na ni kitu unaona it's worth it if implemented, right?
Exactly. But me, I also have a remedy for that.
Okay,
I go back to the students now, okay?
You will give me the remedies when I come back to there. So let me come to Valentine's point. Mismatch of skills.
Yes.
I want you to explain that. Why do you want to mean wale graduates tuna graduate outside here, like tuna come up tunatoka na skills zenye industry haitaki, or what do you mean by mismatch of skills within ourselves zenye zinatu-cause unemployment?
Okay, it could be, but you see some of us, okay, let me speak on the behalf of the other students. They go to school because they have been forced by their parents. Yes.
I get where you come from.
I would like to be a doctor in my mind, but my parents wants me to be somebody else.
A lawyer.
So I will have to do it because I want to please my parents. So in your mind, you know, this
kitu unafanya si yako, it's simply for PR.
For PR.
Ni PR by the way ama ni ujinga hata
so
si
when
PR.
you get that job, when you get that job, you don't have interest, hauna morali ya kufanya kazi. because it's something that you are forced to do. Yeah.
Oh, I get now what you meant. So, my dear viewer, why do you think we have very many unemployed youths in Kenya? If you have any point also, just comment down on the comment section. We will be right back with something else just about unemployment. Stay tuned. We will surely give you some remedies and also options for you to choose.
Youth of Light, shining light to the youth.
So welcome back, guys. We have looked at some of the reasons why a lot of youths are unemployed in Kenya. So we want to look at what we can do. What responsibilities do we have as youths? So that we can be able to create a job environment for us, so that we don't just complain, give reasons. We say the government, we will say a lot of other stuff that is causing us unemployment. We will say a lot of, we will say corruption, and all those points, they are valid. But what responsibilities do we have as youths, so that we can be able to create a good job environment for us, so that we cannot remain, so that we don't remain jobless for good? Because if you remain jobless, trust you me, you will just get into crime. You will find yourself in a very hard corner. So, Chris, let me start with you this time round. So what responsibilities do we have sisi hapa kama graduates na kama pia watu wenye hawajatuja graduate?
Okay, now that's where the problem is, because we need to fight for freedom.
Freedom. Okay.
Yes. Now we need to go back and fight for freedom, fight for independence. In this sector, job and all.
Yeah.
Because,
employment.
Okay, the system we are in, like in Kenya, it's a corrupt system. We all need to agree to that. It's a corrupt system.
I agree.
Na wewe kama youth, ama graduate or whatever, ukiamka leo useme you want to start an opportunity, all eyes will be on you. Macho yote sijui kutoka wapi kwako. Na si ati they are there so that you can follow the right procedure. No. Wako hapo make sure wamekukula, wamekumaliza kabisa.
So hakuna clear nini, si ati wako hapo
That's why you see a bodaboda guy, kijana mdogo tu amejesha bodaboda, akona insurance, akona license, akona everything, lakini polisi atamkulia bado.
That's Kenya for
because
us.
They need that person aisha kabisa. Utanapata tu kazi fulani pale hivi kamezesha ka shop, akona permit, akona everything, but wakikuja wanambeba. Sawa, unaona wanambeba.
Okay.
Been like wanataka hiyo tao yake, wanataka hiyo toke yake every time, unaona? So we need to change this system. Na hao watu wanafanya hivi 90% si youth. Ukiangalia miaka yao, the age bracket yao watu wanakuanga na this corruption, these things in these funny departments and sectors, in these old people, wakubwa au wazee na mama. I think the whole generation.
Say kazi kwa vijana, pesa kwa wazee.
Vijana wenye nao wamepewa ile kazi ya kuwa pale, instead of protecting their fellow youth, mtu akiingia pale anafunzwa ile tabia na wale wazee, inaingia kwa system.
So it's like we are adapting, sisi tunaenda in a circle,
yes,
in one circle too.
So to break this thing, we need to stand up and say like, fight for the freedom of the job market out there. Whether it's creating opportunities, whether it's taking over the existing ones. Because, and if you get into the system, usikubali system will corrupt. Start working from inside out.
Okay.
Yes.
Quite a strong point there. And before I even go to Valentine, kuna hii situation unapata uko na ile idea unataka kuanza kabiashara fulani, and then pap umekaseta, labda tunaweza kuwa lucky, not all of us are the same, si ndio? Unaweza patana na msee akupee tu startup capital, uende uput up something yenye ulikuwa unataka na hiyo idea, then all of a sudden squeeze by the way, umeona revised nini za KRA for businesses?
Yes.
Na okay, kulikuwa na mimi ilikuwa ina go through vizuri hapo time ya safari rally ya Naivasha wakisema these are the youths wenye wameengage gari hapa Mr. President ni wale watu wako na magari na wana file 0 returns. Lakini wewe just juu ni lazima upate ka permit juu sahii kama unataka kuanza ka kioski kadogo permit by the time upate ka permit umekuliwa pesa ngapi?
Yes.
Alafu at the end of it all uliona hata KRA inakutax before hata ufanye books zako za accounting. So how are we now supposed to fight that still?
Now that's what I'm talking about, a transparent system. If this system could be transparent enough, hata this upcoming person anaweza get protected. Because I'm assuring anaweza get protected. But do see where the problem is. Mtu anajua vizuri hata nikata permit watanikulia tu. They will come for me. Nikuwe nayo nisikuwe nayo watanikulia tu. Yes, because somebody out there is well connected. Hata haiulizwa. But now you when unaanzisha yako ninakuliwa iishe. So if we could have a transparent waambiwe vizuri, this is what is required of 1 2 3 4. Those are the requirements. Hakuna venye utaanzisha kitu kabla you go through the process. Oh, okay, like right now. If you need to get into a PSC job, the public whatever job, you need a good conduct
ESCC clearance.
ESCC clearance.
You need
health clearance. You need a
KRA clearance.
That's compliance whatever. Then you need the fifth one. I don't CRB.
CRB
CRB. Okay.
CRB na sasa utawahi pata za ngapi?
If you start calculating these things, mtu alisoma campus akitumia help. Si sawa? Alitumia help.
Yes.
Juu hata pesa hakuwa nayo. Tangu atoke ajipata pesa kulipa hiyo help. So clearance ya help
hatapata means.
So clearance ya help hiyo ni ndoto. Aya, akona mkopo ya Tala branch alichukua akiwa shule
Kolea.
Thank you now.
Everywhere.
Imepiga kila beshta yake mpaka ka block. So huyu mtu aizipata CRB clearance. Si ndio? Hizo ni mbili we are down. Bili ziko chini, si ndio? ESCC no, toka ESCC twende good conduct. Job imetokea leo, unahitajika good conduct 3 days from today. If you go to apply for it today, itakuja for 3 months. Okay, like ziko nyingi sana on the line kiasi kwamba itakuja after 3 months. Si ndio? That's when you have your appointment.
Na still ni ya kulipia, don't forget.
Na ni ya kulipia by the way.
Hauna hiyo pesa.
So at the end of the day this person will not be considered just because hizo documents haziko. So in other words, okay, thank you, it's an elimination method anyway.
But do you really think generally, do you think genuinely it's an elimination method? According to you, do you think?
According to me? Okay. In one or the other? Yes.
Because let me give you an example of myself.
Before you proceed. This thing they just do for formality.
Formalities, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is what I try to think, Chris. Nikupe example. Nimeenda a job interview, ya government. I won't mention ndio wasinikujie. But for example, trust you me, I had all the clearances I need.
And then what happened?
Oh God.
In the real sense.
Can I just tell you the questions I was asked in that interview room? Tell us your name according to your ID. Yes. Give us your ID number as it is in the ID. Where were you born? Which university did you attend? Which year did you graduate? It's a government job. Mind you, we were 900 applicants. 900? They only needed 300.
So 900?
All the way listed on the newspaper, ya gava.
Then
those candidates, gazetted, very well gazetted. And trust you me, I was wondering like, geez, did I prepare myself all the way to just come and be asked my own name? I have everything. Mse anakuja hapo anadropiwa na Prado. Let me tell you, Chris.
Oh yeah, that's another problem.
Anadropiwa na Prado, wewe na mguu yako na hizo matatu ulilipa asubuhi ya saa 12.
That's what I said.
No one is
we need
caring.
the system to be worked out from inside.
So personally, I don't think whether these clearances are an elimination method, because I heard all of them. People didn't have them and they reported just the same. Hata hakukuwa na hiyo gazeti tena ya kuselect, haikuwa sasa. Ndio ujue we really are in a funny environment.
So when a connection mandanga hivi.
So that's why I wanted to kind of rule out. I don't think whether I don't think the clearances are meant for
that's
elimination
what I'm saying,
method.
That this system, the system that's there, I think if corrected, there are job opportunities out there
which can go on merit. Si vile mtu unajua.
Yes, because there are people out there who have four positions. They work on 4 positions.
Yes.
Like mtu anawakia this company, and this company. Or ako kwa hii department ya government, hii department, na hii department. Na ni mtu moja. When in the real sense, somebody out there anafaa kuwa na those other positions. Anafaa kuwa na mtu mwingine.
Okay.
Unaona? Yeah. So it's a matter of working the system from inside out, of which the daughter.
We won't rule it out in a dream.
It's a dream.
Maybe
but we will still
I have a dream.
Bale, do you have any responsibility that we have, for example, as youths, to create a good work environment for us? To see blame all the problems outside here for our own problems.
We are on the 21st century. Is it 21st or I don't know. A world which is more, there is more technology. Yes. So as the youths, we can innovate. Okay. Do you have a talent? Make use of that talent. I like our brothers from, is it Rift Valley? You see, they're going places, they're going to the world. Yeah, because kukimbia too.
Sasa sisi wenye hatukimbii.
But you have something that you can do. Just say you can sing, make use that. Make use of that, come out, we will support you. So if you have a talent, utilize it. Number 2, as youths, let's empower each other. Sio kila saa tuna blame gavana. If we can empower with each other, if we can speak the same language, if we can come up with the projects, I know at the end of the day, there's something that will come out.
Okay.
Yes.
So
you see, ile mmejitokeza, mmejionyesha, you can do this. There is somebody somewhere who can come up and assist us. So let us engage. Let's communicate. I can do this. We can do this. At the end of the day, something will come up.
So tufanye teamwork.
Teamwork, empower each other. Leta proposal yangu, mimi leta yangu. Let's sit down and talk.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys have in mind? Me, take me for example as an unemployed youth. Can you give me just some options I can opt for to just earn something? Nairobi. Just take an example of Nairobi.
Yes.
Just give me from scratch. I'm just someone here looking for all the options. Nimeapply job sijapata, hata nikienda niambie Chris please nipe tu ya siku, ananiambia hapana, like kwangu kumejaa. So what options do I have outside here that I can survive? Niache ndio sasa, unajua the moment I get something nitaacha complain and unajua we pour all our frustrations to the problems that zote tumesema za kwanza. So I want you to give me an option to do just outside here. What can I just probably come up with so that I don't remain jobless?
You have everything. God has blessed you. You have everything. You're not disabled, right? You can do anything. Watu huanzia chini. Somebody starts.
Ninataka hiyo kuanza.
Sorry.
Ninataka hiyo kitu ninaanza.
Unaanza business. Let me tell you. You find somebody ameanza na nyanya 2 leo. Kesho ameweka avocado moja. No, just wait.
Telling me that I started my poultry business with eggs, my friend.
Just wait, I'm coming.
Wacha baada amalize, at least
okay,
ako na
I have
very good
500.
point.
I look for nyanyas. Kwanza I go in cheap places like in Mudhura,
Marikiti.
I come here tatu mbao. When that profit I get, kesho nitaongeza vitunguu.
Landlord is waiting.
Wait, because I'm starting from the scratch. Actually, even if the landlord is waiting, unatafuta kale mali utakaa kwanza utajifix.
Okay.
Ama una stay na friend because you want to build. If you have ile determination, you want to build your future.
Okay.
Number 2, kesho umeweka ka avocado, kesho kutwa umeweka vitu, yani kila kitu, mboga nini kidogo umefungua ka kiosk.
Kidogo day 4 kanjo imekuja.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but uko determined you want to.
So day 4 kanjo imekuja, umeweka kwa hiyo lori ile 7 kwa nayo yote na ile ulikuwa umefanya hiyo siku plus nyanya zote zimeenda.
But hiyo profit hautumii yote.
So hiyo kanjo imekuja.
Yes.
Utajisave aje?
Unawapea so mbili. Unajua ukiingizwa ndani unaweza wapea so mbili.
What I was saying, after that kidogo umefungua duka. Is that not an opportunity? Then so number 2,
you want to mean to that opportunity.
You have to start from somewhere.
That's theoretically right.
Chris, okay. Makanga unaweza enda ufanye makanga for 1 month, 2 months.
Ulipata job ya makanga by the way for your information.
Ziko.
Wacha nikwambie ni connection bado.
Wanaanzaje? You just go to the bus terminus. Oh, Kawangware.
No, that's a lie.
No, I'm not lying. No. You see, I've come here.
Okay.
Tumejuana. See, driver ametujua.
No, that
through him, amenijua.
That would work.
So, when that moja kimiss, utaitwa. You see, there is a chance. Yes. And that ushaingia hapo.
Kwanza the transport industry has a lot of cartels in there. Kwanza wale watu wa stage wanakung'oa tu.
Thank you very much.
That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. Yes. Supposed to start from scratch.
Which will never exist by the way.
Yeah, ni vile na communicate na watu tu. Ni vile unaongea nao because unajua ni kujuana unajua.
Thank you kujuana. Yes.
But jipeleka the first day no one will see you. Second, but the third day there is someone in my mind, he or she can do this work.
Na ni mimi imagine niko na hiyo sauti ninafaa kupigia.
Inakujanga.
Okay.
With the time hata kama unapata 50 bob you save aside, you go for driving school. Then for driving you come back, you get that still that.
Now let me ask you one question.
Driver.
Thank you very much. Now I'm a graduate and I did my graduation, my undergraduate nikapita, kwanza nilikuwa na A+ first class honors. Now tell me niko pale napiga.
Do you know we have boda guys who have those
Thank you.
Masters.
Okay, boda industry it doesn't matter your qualification because kuna place zingine mtu mwenye aizingia so unaelewa.
I know someone who has masters but anafanya kwa car wash.
I don't have a problem with that one, but I wanted to take it in this way. When wale wase ulielimishwa na community, you know there are people who are when you are educated on a community.
I'm telling you this Kenya is so hard kama mpaka kuna wa community
project.
Now tell me when the community project then wamekulipia fee yote graduate only to find you kwa stage ukipiga gari hapo.
It's a good thing. Hauna kitu ya kufanya Chris. Tunaangalia na starting.
Yes.
Because hauna kitu ya kufanya. Wewe utakaa kwa nyumba na hata hiyo nyumba ni ya nani? Siku hizi hata Nairobi unakaa siku moja anakuambia hai ninaenda town si tunaweza wacha nifunge nyumba, sitaki kuacha ikiwa imefunguliwa.
Landlord asiongeze kitu yake.
Exactly. So you can imagine.
Kwanza sitting idle, sleeping, you can do something.
Siku hizi hata watu wanakaa Uhuru Park by the way. So at least mtu anaweza anza kuuza vegetables. Anaweza anza nini? Anaweza anza what did you say? Anaweza anza kukua makanga. As in, so Chris, mimi nataka unipee options za mtu wako blank outside hapa.
Okay. Somebody is blank outside here. Number one. As a graduate, okay, me I should believe that graduate ni mtu ako na options za kusurvive life. That's one thing I believe in. Ako na so many options, ideas. My friend, unless when wale watu ulikuwa unaingia class na Prado, okay, TX
Dynasty.
ama the latest BMWs and whatever,
And my legs are same.
lakini kama ulikuwa unapiga kalesa yenyewe from huko kwenye unakaa mpaka class and back wana survive na ngumu, okay, whatever, I know one thing, that person can survive in any environment. Number one. Number two,
doing
under
what?
condition hata lose hope.
So you
Because if you
want
lose hope-
us to leave
No.
hoping?
Hoping. Sitting
It's
idle.
not a
hoping.
matter of hoping. It's a matter of identifying the opportunities around you. Identify the opportunities around you. Look around you. What are the people lacking there? Is it a kibanda shop? Have one. No. Is it a kibanda shop? Have one. What is lacking in that environment? Is it a kibandaski? Have one. Depending on where you are. I know the first step can be challenging, but I know as a graduate, you have options. You have options, and there's always an opportunity out there
Yes.
Well,
for you
Thank you.
to start. Now about the other side. Anyway, you'll have to deal with the legal way. That is the government requirements and whatever, because
Blah,
they will
blah,
still
blah.
come. Those are some of the challenges that will come your way, but you'll have to deal with them. Number three, don't compare yourself with anyone out there, and don't do anything to please anybody out there.
sasa Chris, classmate wangu akikuja kwa kibanda yangu na
Akuje
sitaki
na muongea
kumuuzia
chakula.
kusukuma, utafanya
Let me
nini?
tell you one thing. No.
Vile na
You see,
hizo kusoma zote, na unajua ulikuwa unapita bure.
See,
So
one thing you don't
Natural,
understand
it's
is that unaona classmate nakuja, wacha kuja kama umevaa super suit kama wewe, I'm assuring you akona mashida zinamsumbua.
Yeah,
Ziko na mashida kuna mashida fulani zinamsumbua zenye kwako hazikusumbui. Unaona?
Okay.
Don't think like huyo atanichukulia aje. No, usifikiri hivyo. Kwanza anaweza kuwa hata amefungiwa nyumba by the way na ujui. Yeah. Anaweza kuwa akona salary poa, lakini mashida yako nazo ni mingi kuliko the salary. So hiyo salary ni ile tu jina. It's just there for the name. Na uona hani you are 1,000 in a day but in a car.
Actually,
Do you
let
think,
me tell
do
you.
you think for us,
There is this mama who sells omena. You know how much she makes a day? My friend, more than 5K.
I think I
That's
need that
the
business now.
minimum. That's the
so
minimum.
nianze job ya omena? What do you think,
Kama
guys?
una hiyo nini hauwezi, una mentality.
Personally, sipendi. But
So yes.
don't compare yourself to anyone, and
No.
don't do anything to please anyone. So I personally think we got good ideas right here. It might be hard from the beginning because recently I found out that in every small town there are cartels. If you want to do a kibandaski there, you will find yourself someone wanting to tax you at least 500 for you to survive there, or else you will have it rough. So I think tunahitaji kujituma. So vile panelists wamesema, guys, let's jikakamua and let's hold ourselves accountable for any situation that we are in every time. Let's not just do blame games, because at the end of the day, they won't put food at our tables. In that case, we will be able at least to start up something. Me actually, ninataka whatever you want to sell. I've seen people hawking
Socks.
sweets kwa streets, socks everywhere,
Hata sahi mask.
masks, hata nguo za some stocking. People are really hawking everything. So I think whatever you identify, even if it's your friend to give you a starting capital of 1,000, you'll be able to do it. You will just come up with something. Trust the process. Have hope, as we have said. And I hope you have been blessed. That has been it from us. This is the Youth of Light. We just want to bring light to you as our youth. Please subscribe, share, like, comment our video. We love you.